Looking back, I think life was trying to tell me something. Before I even married my ex-husband, I lost all three of my cars. A paid off Lexus IS, a Toyota Corolla that I was going to put on hire car or Turo, and my BMW. All three were gone before I even got married. Maybe that was a sign? I don't know. Come on now. 3 separate cars, 3 separate incidents. You think it's a coincidence? I don't know. You tell me what you think. I never told this story before. I never thought it was even a story to tell, for real. Okay, let's start with the Lexus. So I had an IS 250. It was white, so cute. I thought she fit me so well. I named her Casper. I call her Cassie for short. And yeah, the night this happened in March. Yeah, March 2022. The night that my ex-husband looked me in my eyes and swore on his mother's life. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the docuseries. I think that happened on episode 2 where he swore on his mother's life, honey. Anyways, the next morning, I got a call from the cops stating that my son fell asleep behind the wheel and drove into a pole. Drove into a pole, almost went into the canal. Hi, Lexus. Bye. So obviously I have to give thanks, and I'm grateful that my son was okay, but a loss is a loss, right? Like, I lost the vehicle, so I think it was worth like $8,000 at the time of the crash. Yeah, so that was March 2022. So let's just have a moment of silence for Cassie. Bow your head. So now we're going to jump over and talk about the Toyota Corolla, right? The Toyota Corolla was silver. I didn't get a chance to name her because I didn't even have her a full month. I did have to go put the tracker on her because I was going to put her on hire car and Turo and see which one did better, whatever. I needed another stream of income, so I was going to put her on the app for another stream of income. Didn't even get a chance to do that. The next door neighbor's son drove into my parked car.
So is that your car?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Mommy, they're here. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God.
Huh?
Oh my God. That's yours. That's yours. Thank you. That's yours. This out, I'm gonna explain it. Okay.
All right. After this, I can leave.
Just give me a second. Alright, if you look at the top of the paper, highlighted will be your case number. Okay. When you call your insurance company. He can't go forward? No, he can't go. It's literally pole. I'm not. Yeah, oh, yeah. There's a whole pole right here. You can't move. Thank you. Yeah, that's not moving. Yes, the pole is there. It's up on the pole is up under the car. Like
Exactly, it's not gonna allow it. You're gonna have to call a tow truck to have them get a wheel lift to lift it up off the pole.
Let's see how them are gonna do this. why my cable not on and my Wi-Fi gone too. A moment of silence for, I don't know, let's call her Bullet. She was silver. Bullet? Whatever. She didn't have a name yet. A moment of silence. Bow your head. Last but not least, my Beamer. My Beamer. I had a 5 Series, 530i, something like that. And it was raining. It was like flooding and everything.
Flood warnings in Miami Beach until 4:45, and we're looking at flooding right now.
And you know, I spoke with my brother that day, and he says, "Hey, don't drive that car through no floods. If you see a flood, park the car. The car will hydrolock on you. A BMW will hydrolock on you." My brother told me that the same day. If it's floods out there, park the car. I was like, yeah, bro, you're right. I know, whatever that I know. So anyway, I went to work. It was raining. I came home, parked the car. Everything was fine. My ex-husband, boyfriend at the time, this was in 2024, like June. Yeah, so we weren't even married yet. So I had made it home safe and sound. It was raining the whole day. My ex-husband, after I made it home, called me and said whatever crew he was working with, they can't bring him home. He need me to come pick him up. After I'd already made it home safe and sound, and was glad I didn't encounter any floods. So I got up, jumped in the Beamer, went to go pick him up. After I picked him up, definitely encountered floods. Definitely drove through the flood. There were cars in front of me. There were cars behind me. What was I supposed to do? Not go? I didn't know. I didn't want to. Oh my God. I'm just remembering that day. Long story short, as my brother said, the BMW hydrolocked. I drove through it. I was driving through it, and it just cut off. Clunk. Everything just shut off. Currently getting pushed because my car shut off in the flooded waters. Okay? So that's what's going on with my life right now. Men are pushing my car.
They started putting sensors and stuff in the fuel lines to sense water, so that when it starts to sense water, it basically shuts your engine off to keep it from basically imploding on itself. That's the definition of what hydrolock is. When an engine goes into hydrolock, it's basically shut itself off because it says, okay, there's water in me. If I continue to run, I'm basically going to implode on myself. So it locks itself.
Typically, do they fix this or do they?
Depends on how much the engine costs on. That's the big hindrance in this, is depending on how.
Yeah.
I also gotta pop the hood, so I'm gonna put that right.
Oh,
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I had to do 2 pictures in here, and I needed to pop the hood
okay.
so I can take a peek at what we got going on.
You pulled it once, you gotta pull it twice.
See, I told you got that sophisticated system.
It's just a life lesson. You have to learn. You have to learn.
It's never a fun one to have to learn.
I know. Let's have a moment of silence for, the Mandalorian. That was his name. I named it no, not me. I didn't name it Mandalorian. I went to my homegirl came to see me to come see the car when I bought it, and it was just so masculine. She was like, She was like, friend, oh, let's call this one the Mandalorian. I'm like, yeah, so I'll call that one Mandy for short. I just miss that car so much. You get in the car, you put on the seatbelt, put the car in drive, and as soon as you drive off, it tugs, it tightens, and I'm like, oh, I love you too. Yeah. But yeah, I'm a Beamer girl, but I'm not getting another BMW until I get another husband, because that car was high maintenance. That car was high maintenance. And I was like, damn, every time I turn tires, $450. Everything was expensive for the car. Anyway, the point is, rest in peace, Mandy. Bow your heads. Was all of this a coincidence? You know, in the 48 laws of power, I forget which law it was, but it says something like, stay away from the unlucky. I mean, was I the unlucky? No. This man was crosses. And I hate to say that. Let's just say chaos. The man was chaos. The man brought chaos into my life.